So we're doing a correlation coefficient today. Hello everybody, nice to see you. Correlation coefficient is the letter R. Correlation coefficient is the letter R. That reminds me of a joke. What's a pirate's favorite letter? T. So if you look at the correlation coefficient, this would be a perfect correlation of 1. What the correlation coefficient tells you is how strong and what direction is the linear relationship. So we had this before when we weren't looking at the number, we just had the graph. And I would say the relationship between x and y is strong, positive, and linear. If I didn't have the graph and I knew r was 1, 1 means that it's perfect, very strong, and positive means that it's a positive relationship. It's going up. As x goes up, y goes up. The further we go away from 1, the more that the data is spread around. So maybe if r was now 0.92 or something. This is a calculation the calculator does. It takes all the data and tells you what the correlation coefficient. As we get more spread out, so our line really does nothing. It doesn't do anything. We can't predict anything. The values are too spread out, the actuals. That's when you would have an R of 0. For -1, it still means that the points are exactly on your predicted line. So this line, as we've seen before, is your y-hat line. That's our linear regression line. These are the actual values. Negative means the direction is down. 1 means the actual values are on top of the line. And again, this would be, as I have points that go everywhere, our R gets closer to 0. So just as a last slide, here's a few different correlation coefficients. -0.05, there's really no correlation going on whatsoever. I do not see them going down or up. So since it's close to 0, there's no correlation. This one, if I were to draw a line, I'm going to hit most of them. I hit some of them, and the other ones are really close. It's going up, positive correlation of 0.96. 0.71, if I'm to draw a line, I have more of a spread. This really tells me how close the actual points are to my regression line. Here, there's really nowhere to draw a line. 0.04, do I draw the line here? Do I draw the line here? Do I draw it here? I have no clue. Any line isn't going to do much help. Here I can draw a line straight down. The points are very close, giving me a 0.92. And since I'm going down, it's negative. And here I can kind of draw a line, but all of the actuals are off the point, so I don't have a great correlation coefficient. It's around 0.45, and it's negative because it's going down. So that's your correlation coefficient.